Good morning, everybody. It is a windy day today out on the Pacific Ocean. And today is a sea day. It's our second sea day. And we're headed back over to Ensenada. And right now we're getting ready for sea day brunch. I'm not going to be vlogging that because we've already had sea day brunch. So come join us as we explore the ship throughout the day. So one thing I didn't realize before editing this video is that we didn't actually film much during this sea day. We did the normal things. We did water slides, swimming, and just a lot of relaxing. But what we did film was a lot of food. So what you're gonna see right now is basically just food. So we had sea day brunch, and then for lunch, we decided to just hang out in the room. We ordered some food from in-room dining. It is not complimentary, so it is things that you pay for. I ordered chicken wings and curly fries, and then Courtney had a salad. I believe it was a Caesar salad with chicken, and the girls had chicken tenders with French fries, and then a cookie for dessert. And then for dinner, that's where we filmed quite a bit of stuff. We went to Il Viaggio, the Italian restaurant on the Firenze. Alrighty, we are on the way to dinner at Il Viaggio. We have reservations. It is the upscale Italian restaurant on this ship. Buonasera. I'm good. How are you? He's full. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. The sheep. No. Oh my gosh.
They're okay. I really like lemon. No, they're good.
This tiramisu. Get out of here with it. All right, so a little wrap up for what we did after our brief respite for the afternoon. We went to dinner at Il Viaggio. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Il Viaggio. It's Italian for the voyage. And it's an Italian restaurant. Had really wonderful food all across the board. It is a specialty dining, so it does cost money, but it does come with an appetizer, a super salad, an entree, and then a dessert. So to run it down, for the appetizer, I had the fritto misto, which is the fried seafood. So there was fried shrimp, fried calamari, and then fried vegetables. For the salad, I had the Caesar salad. And for the entree, I had the basically seafood stew. It's not a cioppino, it's a different word, and I'll find it later, and I'll put it on the video here. And then for dessert, I had the tiramisu. So overall, man, the food was wonderful. To start, the fritto misto was good. The shrimp was wonderful. The vegetables were great. And had a really nice crispy batter to it. The only issue I had with that was the calamari was cut a little too thick, so it was very chewy, but everything else was really good. Lily had the fried mozzarella stuffed inside a brioche bread and then wrapped in breadcrumbs and then deep fried. That was amazing. It tasted nice and savory, and it was nice and crunchy with a good cheese pull on it. Ooh, it was really, really good. And then Courtney had the burrata, which she said was also really great. It's a soft cheese, so that was good. As far as the salad goes, it was a Caesar salad. Nothing really distinct about it, and just that it was really well dressed. For the entree, I had the seafood stew. It had mussels, clams, some kind of fish, and then shrimp and scallops. Dude, that was amazing. It was a tomato-based sauce, had really good kind of sweet and tangy tomato flavor to it. But the seafood itself just was really clean and fresh tasting. It was awesome. I could have just eaten like more of that bowl over and over and over again. And then Lily had the shrimp scampi, which came with a risotto. She was a little disappointed because she associates shrimp scampi with pasta. So she didn't realize that it didn't come with like a linguine or a spaghetti or something like that. So they actually provided a side of spaghetti for her with butter, so it ended up working out. The shrimp though had amazing flavor. I don't know how they got it seasoned so well, but you could taste the sweetness of the shrimp, but also all the, scampi flavor with it. It was a little garlicky, it was a little lemony. It was just really well seasoned. So definitely enjoyed that. Emily had penne with tomato sauce, just basically what she's been eating, except instead of spaghetti, it was penne. And then Courtney had the chicken Toscano, which she raved about. She thought it was really nice and savory with some sun-dried tomatoes, so she thought it was great. Dessert though was the tiramisu, which I'm gonna be honest, is probably one of the best tiramisus I've ever had. And I've had quite a few tiramisus. It was, if you're looking for something sweet, don't get the tiramisu. It was kind of an anti-sweet because it was very, almost bitter. It was like a dark chocolate and like a coffee flavor to it, but I loved it. The cake to it was just so good altogether. And Courtney had the Mile High gelato cake, so it was an ice cream cake. The only reason I didn't get the Mile High cake was because it has toasted coconuts, and I really don't like the texture of toasted coconuts, so it really put me off. But even though she was full, she just couldn't stop eating it because she said it just tasted so good. And then Lily had cannoli, and she didn't know what cannoli was, but it was the only dessert that she kind of like wanted to try. So I ate most of her cannoli. It was unbelievable, actually. Just really sweet. The ricotta inside was a perfect texture with the cannoli cones. So overall, wonderful, wonderful dinner at Il Viaggio. Definitely worth the upgrade for the specialty dining. Probably one of my favorite places to eat so far as we've been on a Carnival ship. Because we've had the Fahrenheit 555, we've had bonsai, sushi, we've had, and this is on other ships, we've had Cucina del Capitano, we've had Gigi's. So we've tried a bunch of different kinds of paid specialty restaurants, but this one ranks up there as one of the best.
We had dinner at Il Viaggio. For my appetizer, I had the mozzarella stick. It had a pretty great cheese pool. My entree was penne pasta with tomato sauce on the side. It was really authentic tomato sauce. It had a little hint of spice. It was really good. For dessert, I had the fruit assortment thing. I forgot what it's called. It was pretty good. They give you blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries.
Cool. Would you recommend Il Viaggio?
I would.
What do you think of dinner tonight?
I thought it was like pretty good, but I got the kids' mozzarella sticks because the adult ones did not interest me. So, also for the bread that they were passing around, I had the sourdough, but I didn't really like it, so I traded it with my mom. And instead I don't know what it's called, but it was like this garlicky bread and it was really good. Also, I got the shrimp scampi, but I didn't know that it did not come with pasta. So I ordered a side of pasta and it was like a bowl like this small and it was like really cute. And I asked for butter and salt. They put like a whole pool of butter. But yeah, it was really good. For dessert, I got cannoli with ricotta cream, and it was really good. And there was like, I think vanilla and chocolate, but I like the vanilla one because yeah, it was just really good.
Would you recommend Il Viaggio to other people?
Yes, if you like big plates of food.
Also, there was like a small surprise. Keegan went into Il Viaggio and just talked to the table like in front of us. So,
Who's Keegan?
Keegan is our cruise director.
What does he like to say at the end of his messages?
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
It's like,
No. Okay, bye.
yeah,
Cool.
that's like his catchphrase.
It is his catchphrase. Cool. After dinner, we wanted to go see the show, the Color My World show, but we had some time to kill before that late showing was happening. So we decided to hang out on floor 11, where they have like a lot of covered seating, and then there's some ping pong tables and some board games. So we ended up playing Taboo, and also a little bit of ping pong. And so it was just a good time killer. And in the background, Despicable Me 4 was playing, so let me see, let me grab a card.
Can I?
All right. Somebody want to do the timer?
Me.
Get ready, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, it is an animal, and it's large, and most often it's carnivorous.
Lion,
It is found out where we are now.
whale, shark,
That's it. The things I could not say were Jaws, Baby, Ocean, Fin, or Hammerhead. I could have said Great White.
Sometimes it's what your skin does.
sweat.
Dry. Flake.
It does it?
Yes, it's Blake.
I said play first.
Oh, you did?
You did say it.
You did it! High five! High five!
3, 2, 1, go. Big store.
A big store?
We go to the mall.
Target.
Walmart. Sam's Club.
Grocery store.
Albertsons. Smith. IKEA. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's IKEA.
That is a big store. And we do go to that.
But this is what I could say. Sweden home furniture shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said Sweden. I couldn't say Swedish.
Yeah, David just said it sells meatballs.
Yeah.
No.
Big store,
You still
meatballs.
got it.
Yeah.
No, because that would be too easy.
Fun time all together for that. And then we went to go see, like I said, Color My World, which was a Playlist Productions. All right, so we are in Teatro Rosso. We are here to watch the Playlist Productions of Color My World, I believe it's called. So I think it's a production that focuses on songs with colors in them. So yeah, we watched the Dear Future Husband the other night, and then today we're watching this. So we'll see how good this one is and what kind of song selections they use for this one. So they did Blue, you know that it used to be like a techno song. I'm blue, I believe I'm not, I believe I'm not. But they did it as a ballad, which was really weird. They did True Colors by Cyndi Lauper, Purple Rain by Prince, Yellow by Coldplay, stuff like that. So that was an okay show. It's not my favorite show, probably because it was just mostly seated with just singing. It is probably the show that I was most impressed by the vocal talents, because it had some of the best singing I've ever seen. But as a show, it was kind of just boring, watching people on stools singing. Now, some of the renditions that they did, though, were awesome. I have to say the harmonies that they did on Yellow were flat out amazing. Like, it was giving me goosebumps amazing. All right, Emily, so what was your review of Color My World?
Pretty good. I only knew like about 2 or 3 songs.
Okay. What songs were your favorite?
Yellow, definitely.
Yellow by Coldplay? That was a pretty good piece, yeah.
I really like that.
What did you think of the singing?
Pretty good, pretty good. It just, they chose, like, they chose to not like sing and dance and stuff. They just decided to go like, blah, 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 and not like anything special.
Oh, so there was no choreography. They were just sitting on stools?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then the last song was like, they're all together just like standing and stuff.
Which one did you like better? That one or Dear Future Husband? Because
Dear
we watched
Future-
Dear Future Husband together.
Dear Future Husband,
Why?
I just like the song better.
The song's better. It was also better. It had a story, right? That was nice.
It just, the other one is just like color songs, like Pink, that one,
Yeah. Purple Rain.
yeah, Purple Rain,
Yeah.
Yellow.
What did you think of Blue?
So it's supposed to go like, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. And then it went like, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. Like, it was so slow.
So
But, like,
slow and
it was
dramatic,
supposed
right?
to be sad.
Yeah.
Like, because
Would you recommend Color My World to people?
yeah, it was still pretty good.
So how was Color My World? You can be honest.
Okay. The singing was like literally drop dead gorgeous. The lead female singer was like drop dead gorgeous. Like
She ate.
okay, but she's beautiful and her singing voice sounds so good. But the male singer, I feel like he just did not put in as much emotion as the female singer. But the backup singers were also really good. And I'm just sad that they didn't get to like dance or anything. They were just sitting in chairs full time. But yeah, and I feel like it was kind of boring just because they were sitting. I don't know if that's how it was meant to be, but it was still good. The singing was good, which is a little bit boring.
That's fair. So we did that, and now we're just waiting because we're not really tired yet. We're gonna try to see if we can hit up the late night buffet.
Today, for C Day, I got a bracelet, and it's of a whale shark, and apparently it tracks a whale shark. So this is it, and it's my favorite animal. So yeah. C Day was good and Cabo San Lucas Day was good, so I'm excited for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Ensenada Day.
I'm not gonna be shopping. I'm gonna be big and I'm gonna be eating all day.
I kind of want to collect some thoughts on the ship while we're still on it, just to get some impressions of it while we're here. I love the decorations of the ship. When they first announced that they were taking over the Costa Firenze, I was a little worried that it was going to be kind of gaudy.
Gaudy monstrosity.
Because there's so much gold and like red, which is really not our style at all. But I actually think it looks, in person, it looks more understated than I was expecting it to. And I think the ship is beautiful. My favorite thing are they have these little accents, and I can show you right here, like right behind me, where it looks like some greenery on the walls. It gives it a nice kind of fresh feel, even though they're fake greenery, I know they are. But it gives it the illusion that it's like an outdoors piazza. So I really like that. I love the Lido. I love that there's enclosed spaces with tables and board games and the games around. It gives it a nice kind of enclosed, safe atmosphere. And then there's the retractable roof, which has been closed all trip long, which is nice at night because it makes the pool still available for swimming, and it gives it a place to hang out with kids and stuff. So I do like that. The only problem is on a day where it's hot, it gets kind of steamy in there, so it's kind of humid and moist. Was not a fan of that, so on the day where he came back to the ship on Cabo Day, we avoided that because it was really warm. It was already a hot day in Cabo, so we went to the aft pool instead and went swimming there. The other thing that strikes me as odd on this ship is you can feel all of the rocking. And I don't quite know why. I know that this ship is similar or in the same family as the Panorama. And we love the Panorama. We were on it a year and a half ago in June of 2023, and that was amazing. Could barely feel the ship at all, even out in the Pacific Ocean. And we've been on the Radiance, the Carnival Radiance, and we've been on the Carnival Splendor. And on the Radiance, we could feel it more, depending on the time of year that we went. But this has been crazy. You can feel every rock and roll. And surprisingly, the patches I'm using, as well as the boning, has helped so that I don't feel seasick. But I definitely have sea legs. Like I can feel like the rocking and the unbalancedness of it. The one thing I do love though is the main dining room. The Medici dining room is awesome. We're not in the Michelangelo, which is the anytime dining. We're at scheduled dining, so we're in the Medici. And I really like the closed off feel. It feels a little bit more intimate. Even though there's like crowds of people, it feels more like a restaurant. So I really appreciate the Medici restaurant. It's probably, out of all the ships we've been on, it's probably my favorite MDR. So there is that. But yeah, those are just some thoughts for the ship. All right, we're gonna check out late night dining to see what they have on offer, if it's any good or not. So we shall see. Looks like we've got cookies. Raspberry chocolate cake. Hi. Chips and salsa. Salads and chips and salsa. Grilled cheese, smoked pork shoulder. Got some pizzas, like deep dish pizzas it looks like. And hot dogs with chili.
I love red fries.
Right, so this is the first time we're having late night dining. They haven't had it before. I mean, we used to do. You've seen all this? I got some hot dog and like grilled cheese and some toppings.
You'd probably be like kind of
Kind of reminds me of late night dining in college.
like, oh,
Hot dogs and hot dogs. Let's try the grilled cheese. All right, some thoughts on the late night snack. You know, again, it was like late night dining in college. It's hot dogs, but they did have Manhattan clam chowder. That was kind of cool. But I had a hot dog, grilled cheese, French fries. It's pretty average, pretty buffet food. Nothing to write home about, but hits the spot when you're, you know, coming out of a club or a show and you're drunk. It's definitely drunk food. So I appreciate it because the ship kind of lacks some food late in the evening. So if you're a night owl, it's good to have options. Because the pizza and Il Mercato, the deli, the pizza ends at midnight and the deli ends at 11. So again, nice to have options. But that pretty much wraps up our video for our second sea day on the Carnival Firenze. It was a great day today. A lot of relaxing, actually. A lot of eating and a lot of relaxing. That's kind of what you do on a sea day. All right, so if you like this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of new videos on our channel. And of course, please share it with your friends and family if you did like it. And as always, no matter where you find yourself on this journey, please take a moment, however brief, to take a closer look at life. Buona sera!